At the beginning of mixed martial arts, the Gracie clan was the strongest one. But now the most dominant clan in MMA is the Nurmagomedov's clan.
Сейчас левше работает.
Many MMA fans are already considering Umar Nurmagomedov as a successor of his famous cousin Khabib. In this video, we take a look at a brand new young talent from Dagestan and his achievements.
Southpaw stance here. There, Eve from Umar.
Umar Nurmagomedov was born in Kizlyurt in January 1996. Even as a child, a curious boy came on vacation to his beloved uncle Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov in Makhachkala, where he taught him the basic acrobatic movements for freestyle wrestling. Later, Umar was engaged to freestyle wrestling under the guidance of another uncle, Magomedkan Kadisovich. However, interest in striking disciplines overpowered young boy. After persuading his father to allow him to start train Muay Thai, young Umar soon became a multiple champion of the Dagestan. The next levels of development opened up when he started training with his uncle Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov. After winning the Combat Sambo World Championship, the peak of Umar's amateur career was the MMA World Championship in November 2016 in Macau, China. Nurmagomedov Jr. started with a rear naked choke over the Korean Seung Yun Cho, continuing with a victory over the Hungarian Benjamin Molnar that was not shoot, as well as domination over the Chinese Bo Yuan Chun. The last step from the world champion title was a victory over the Czech Artur Mukutenko.
Umar Nurmagomedov, Russia, in the right corner.
Literally half a month after winning the world championship, Umar will make his professional debut at Fight Nights 57 against Rishat Karisov. Starting with a mistake, in the process, Umar takes the role of dominator on the ground.
Не хватило сейчас метров, понимает и ощущает, где находится соперник относительно его самого, и как следствие все-таки полный маунт.
И продолжает свои атаки Умар Нурмагомедов прямыми ударами слева.
Trying of his luck in the ground game at the second round led Karisov to defeat. Half a month later, Umar arrived in Penza City for the fight with the champion of Moscow in Pankration Ulubek Amanbayev. Dagestani fighter started with body shots. At the moment, Ulubek managed to took Umar down, but the success was not developed. After a 2-month break, Umar fought with Alim Izabayev. A single leg takedown turned into an attempt of armbar. Mauling an opponent with shots, Umar make a takedown in a truly Nurmagomedov style. Starting the second round with the takedown, Alim finds himself on the canvas. A rare naked choke attempt has failed. However, calmly changing the position to the desired one, Umar takes the side control and forces the referee to stop the fight. The next Nurmagomedov's opponent was Valisher Rakhmonov. At the middle of the first round, Umar put his opponent to the cage and successfully took him down, demonstrating progress in control skills. The shoot for a takedown after catching opponent's leg turns out with the worst position for Valisher in the fight against Khabib's brother. Continuing to improve the position effortlessly, Umar takes the fourth victory by stoppage in a row.
Сдается Валишер Рахмонов.
Fourth return to the Fight Night's cage was against Nauruz Zamakov, the champion of Moscow in combat sambo.
В красных шортах, Наурuz в синих.
The first round was rich in Umar's favorite kicks.
Умар Нурмагомедов
At
прекрасно.
the end of the 5-minute period, Nurmagomedov went for a takedown, but the opponent manages to competently return on his feet.
Браво, Наурuz Замихов.
The second segment of the fight was taken almost by kicks only.
Матично, зря сил не тратят. Сделал мимо лица Умара Нурмагомедова.
Кик зашел. Тут же еще один ловят друг друга на движение. Спортсмены.
Умар Нурмагомедов.
Whereas the third round began with wrestling.
И тут же навстречу может получиться. Сам пошел вниз и отдал спину к Замихов.
Continued with domination.
Сваливает раз за разом. Здесь в борьбе от Омара.
Умар Нурмагомедов, оказывается, уже он полностью за спиной соперника, продолжает бить с разных сторон.
30 секунд.
And ended with Umar's first victory by decision.
Поздравляем Умара Нурмагомедова и всю команду Eagles MMA.
Improving the level of opposition, Umar met with the strong Shuji Yamauchi, who has more than 20 professional fights. The takedown with subsequent control was not long in coming.
Здесь опять хорошо улучшил момент. Прекрасно понимает каждую позицию, чувствует себя уверенно. Несмотря на то, что Умар Нурмагомедов находится...
The striking skills of the Dagestani did not remain out of work.
Посмотрите, все, что выбрасывает Омар, практически все заходит.
В то же время Умар Нурмагомедов просто играет.
Да, скорость она, как известно, убивает. Посмотрите, демонстрирует Омар. О, хорошо, еще раз.
Одностороннее избиение. Разыграть до верного. Еще один хайкик.
The counter takedown helped to concrete the dominance in the second round.
Бразильца затянуть таки Умара Нурмагомедова.
The final segment of the fight followed the same scenario.
Умара Нурмагомедова технично уже, по-моему, не знает Ямаучи, откуда может перерасти в гораздо более серьезные вещи для их подопечного. Не выпускает соперника Умар Нурмагомедов. И серия ударов
Нужно все-таки дотерпеть до финальной сирены.
The title fight in the organization Battle on the Volga appeared on the horizon. Another title challenger was Fatidin Sobirov.
Но от того не менее здорово это выглядит.
The champion of Tajikistan in combat sambo surprised the audience with his takedown defense.
Причем довольно давно. Умар успешно выходит, почти.
But still, this was not enough.
Очень хорошо.
It is not enough to take a position. You need to improve it. However, Fat Kadeen also thought about it. Fighters return to the stand-up only to return to the ground.
Лапки, он все-таки дает отпор. Да.
Later, the Tajik fighter decides to go all in.
Хорошая двойка. Попадает от Кидина.
Which only played into Nurmagomedov's hands and allowed him to unconditionally take the round.
Бой либо перевести бойцов на центр.
Sobirov's best moment was in the third round.
И колено с разножки от Фатхидина.
However, this time too, Umar dragged his opponent into the deep waters, demonstrating an ever-growing control skill on the canvas.
Анонсы, интервью. Чувствует себя очень хорошо, очень уверенно и...
2.5 months later, Abdulmanap's student will make his debut in United States. The undefeated Uzbekistani Saidyokub Kakramonov was appointed to fight him.
No elbows at any time.
Starting with a failed takedown, Umar established his advantage in the clinch. However, Kakhramonov also had good moments in the short distance. After stand-up work,
Success in wrestling. They don't want to.
I feel like he's just out landing as your hand and lean back too far.
Nice body kick from Kakhramonov there. Two young men to impress the match.
and initiated a clinch. That moved to the ground. Umar also got this round.
Back to his feet. Oh, that was
nice change of direction.
The best moment for Kakhramonov happened in the third round, where he hurt the Dagestan.
Umar Nurmagomedov has landed 46% of his.
But even this did not stop Nurmagomedov to undeniably taking the third round.
The third one. Oh, there's
the time. Oh, there we go.
Spinning back kick there. Doing that here in round 3 with only 25.
Umar Nurmagomedov!
The next fight was the first defense of the Battles on the Volga champion title against the strong and dangerous Brazilian Wagner Lima.
Сразу же я задам вопрос своему.
Countering a throw from the Brazilian,
Российскую школу ММА.
Umar started his own game.
Коричневый пояс по бразильскому джиу-джитсу также.
In a moment, the Dagestani was very close to end that fight with rear naked choke. After returning to stand-up game, Nurmagomedov dominates here again with kicks.
Вагнер скорости потерял. Сейчас левше работает Умар Нурмагомедов.
The most of the second round was the striking. Umar took Lima down with sambo throw. Only the bell stopped it.
Хайкик использовал, но опять же не попал. Классный зацеп и тейкдаун.
Nice start of the third round.
Доминирование полноценно. Вот тот самый топор.
And a total by-the-book superiority on the ground.
Да, потому что всегда есть качественно отключил одну из рук, и левая рука
Despite the rebranding of the organization Battle on the Volga in the GFC, Umar Nurmagomedov retained the champion of the organization. The next contender for the title was the experienced Ukrainian Taras Gracie, with a resume in more than 20 fights.
Напомню, бой за пояс. Магомед Султан Ахмед.
A quick start became a problem for the Ukrainian himself.
Бойца из Бразилии, который должен был противостоять изначально.
A half-guard pass and further ground and pound made it possible to take the opponent's back.
О, посмотрите, что делает сейчас Умар. Добивает очень жестко и плотно с левой руки.
Umar didn't lose that opportunity.
Здорово взял и душит. Он украинского бойца Тараса Грицеева и...
Less than a month later, Umar went into the cage of American PFL against veteran Sidemar Honorio. After beautiful entering to the distance,
Head kick there from Umar.
Nurmagomedov took a top position. The veteran gave a fierce resistance.
For some signature ground and pound.
After the demonstration of Dagestani Muay Thai, we saw again what was happened 2 minutes earlier, that played right into Nurmagomedov's hands. The second round was the time of striking. Umar just unleashed his signature kicks.
That was beautiful. He timed that a novice striker. Take a look inside Nurmagomedov's corner for the Philadelphia natives.
The first round setup has brought some variety.
What's the growth looking like here? We saw him last year. Is he a better?
Honorio's throw attempt was not so successful and ended up with Umar's control and his victory.
Nurmagomedov will finish on top. So,
Umar Nurmagomedov!
The championship title is burdened by its defense. The next contender for the Umar's title was the Argentine Brian Gonzalez. When the patterns of the opponent were read, Umar took the opponent to the ground. Passing through the protective barricades of the Argentine, one after another, the Dagestani finds himself in a full mount.
Полный маунт. И жесткие попадания справа. И тут же локоть. Вот сейчас.
A hail of elbows and blows woke Argentine's basic defense instincts. But the end was near.
Чет контроль и... Да, есть захват за шею. И вероятнее всего, что это будет удушающий захват. Так и есть.
Umar Nurmagomedov!
With an impressive record of 12 wins and no losses, the start of 2020 was marked by the news of Umar Nurmagomedov's transition to the best MMA league in the world. Unfortunately, the fate had its own plans. On July 3, 2020, Umar Nurmagomedov passed away, which completely changed the situation. Umar's long-awaited debut in the UFC took place on January 20th, 2021, against former M1 champion Sergey Morozov.
The black. They touch him up. Interesting thing.
Realizing the desire of the opponent to catch him on counterattacks,
absolutely fantastic shape.
Umar starts his grappling game.
That right hand, he throws it.
Oh, there you go. Nice hits there by Morozov.
A place that favors him. Getting the instruction he needs. Beautiful Granby.
Decent work from Morozov again. Tries to...
You know, this kid and a lot of the guys from that region
have infection, I believe. So they had to reboot. Oh, and I'm glad they did.
One more takedown also helps to get the ending of the round.
Kazakhstan guy has a lot of belief in himself.
Beautiful timing there from the
rounds. Looks like we're going to see a second after these.
The
first strike of the second round find its target.
Oh, straight out the gate.
Oh, he's hurt. Those first few times. But last time he was able to.
Oh, and a beautiful round.
Even though you're not the guy that's supposed to be getting hurt by the attack.
But in the middle of the round, Nurmagomedov goes for the finish, takes the Kazakhstani's back for a rear naked choke.
Oh, it's starting to slide. Oh, he's going to get in here.
Oh, that's nice this time.
Find that backhand. Oh, no, he's in trouble. Morozov is trying to find that backhand. Oh, he's going to sleep.
Oh, he's going to sleep. He's out. It is another. Yeah, he hit his hand really well there, Paul, didn't he?
Yep.
And you could see Morozov, it's like he gave up and then he went out.
Yeah, he said, all right.
MMA fans immediately started talking about the younger Nurmagomedov, as he is a new force in the division.
Umar Nurmagomedov!
Trying to repeat a success of his famous brother, Umar Nurmagomedov once again draws the attention of millions of MMA fans around the world. An ideal record, titles, and, of course, the powerful team that could make a new UFC champion from Nurmagomedov's clan. But only time will give us an answer to this question.
Есть. И продолжает свои атаки Умар Нурмагомедов прямыми ударами слева. Ловят друг друга на движение спортсмены.